Hi, Marta is here. Marta from Kool And The Gang on lead chess. Today I will show you a funny game which I played 2 weeks ago, this start of my holidays. And let's jump to the game. He played e4 and we have a Sicilian. And after d4 I take and he retakes with the queen and I have the tempo on the queen. The queen has to retreat. I would go to d1. He went queen e3 and I simply played d6 to make room for my bishop. We develop. He castles. Further development. And I castle 2. And here he took on c6, which wasn't necessary, but he had an idea. He wanted to play e5, which he did. And now you see the purpose of queen to e3. Of course, I couldn't play pawn takes, which loses to rook takes queen. And if I play my queen here, this would have been possible. Normally I would play like this, but as it was a low-rated opponent, I wanted to mix things up. And therefore I played knight to d5, attacking the queen. He has to move the queen. And I make room for my bishop now on this diagonal. And now he takes the pawn. No, he doesn't immediately take the pawn. He plays a tricky move. Knight to d4, attacking the pawn here. I defend the c6 pawn with bishop. Yeah, he plays very well, putting more pressure on my knight here. Now I move the queen out of the d file. He takes, I take. And here he could take again, here. And this would be even better, I think. Attacking the bishop and the queen. It would have been very similar or equal to the game. Okay, he jumped and attacked my queen. I retreated my queen. Now he took here, and it's very similar or equal to what I showed before. But here I was happy. I solved all my opening problems. I equalized with black. This is what I wanted to achieve. Now I have a very good position. We both have 6 pawns, but I have 5 pawns here and 1 here, and he has 3 and 3. So it's very unbalanced. It's the thing I like. And the best which could happen is to play all pawns down, 1 square, put the queen here and checkmate him here, but this doesn't happen normally. But he played this very ugly move, g3. It was unnecessary. He weakens his king, and especially the light squares around his king. Now the bishop is even better here in this diagonal. I support my queen. And now he gives me some tempi. He could have played here, the bishop, attacking my queen immediately, but I would have gone here, and I think it would have been the same as in the game. He attacks my rook, but I play f6. Never play f6 unless you play it, unless you have to play it. Yeah, he takes my queen, I interfere, and now I play d4, and oops, and I have connected 4, Eric Rosen style. And now I thought he made a blunder, winning a pawn, taking my rook, but I thought my next move was very clever. I threatened checkmate on g2, the queen, and threatening his bishop, and I totally missed his next move. Very good move, queen to b3. Now I can't checkmate because my queen is pinned, and I can't take here, and I have to exchange queens. And now it's more or less equal. I have at the pawn chain, but he has the pawns on the queen side, more pawns. Let's see how it evolves. I check c2. First of all, it's a big pawn. He could defend it. Look here, or even play c3. He defends it twice. Yeah, let's see if he plays c3. Yeah, all is protected, and he has 2 connected passed pawns, which could be dangerous later on in the game. But he played a very poor move. Bishop to b4, attacking my rook, I saw it. Another rook attack, of course I saw it. And now his bishop again is on b4, but this rook has improved, and I can take this pawn for free. Now he has very weak b pawns, doubled pawns. I exchange rooks, and now he has to be very careful because his king can't escape, and if his rook ever moves, example given here, to the 3rd rank, I have checkmate. This is checkmate. But here, of course, he didn't blunder checkmate. He played b4. I thought I was completely winning here. I was overconfident the whole game long. He played the nice move d3. Of course, he can't take here because of the checkmate. And now this pawn on b5 looks already very terrifying. But I play on and thought now I was winning. Next move I will play rook c1. He has to exchange rooks and I'm winning. But I didn't even consider his next move before. And of course, he can defend c1 with the bishop. Now I take his bishop, and his bishop can't go anywhere. If he goes here, I take it. If he goes here, I take it. And I have a winning position. But he made the best move again. b6. Now I have to be very careful, because if I take with the rook, now the bishop, he can advance and I can't stop the pawn from queening, and I'm lost. So therefore I have to retreat my bishop. This bishop is the hero of the game. Threatening mate over there, coming back. Now he moved his king over to f1. I took his bishop in exchange for my pawn on d7. I checked him and I hoped he would go to e1. And now I have check, and he can't escape with the king because of this diagonal, and he has to put his rook in front of his king, and I can exchange rooks, and then I can go over with my king. The pawns can't advance because the bishop is here, and I'm winning. But he didn't like that and went to g2 with his king. And afterwards, analyzing it now with the engine, I saw that h5 was a big blunder. He had a draw here with rook d7, exclam. Now I can't go here with the bishop anymore, and he can advance his pawn, and his pawn is protected. I don't know why I played h5, such a bad move. I should have gone for rook here, and if now rook d7, I can take here. Now he can't advance his pawn because I can simply take it and I'm winning. But here, after h5, isn't the same story when I play here, rook here. He can go here and I have to give up my bishop because the rook stopped from this pawn. And white is equal. It's a draw. Okay, h5. Now he blundered back, and I wanted to play my next move here. Bishop here or rook here. Both moves are winning. I don't know, I can't remember. But the point of the story is I lost my connection. I had lost my connection early in the game. I was on a train and we went through a tunnel. Now we went through another tunnel, but this time it was even longer. It was the Albeck tunnel, and I couldn't go back to the game. And I thought, oh no, I have lost this one game because my opponent can claim a win. I rejected, and it was a draw. My opponent was such a gentleman. He didn't claim the win here in this position after me losing connection, but he declared the game a draw, which is possible. Yeah, so this was my tunnel drama game. I want to say thanks to my opponent. If you watched this, thank you very much for this gentleman move of declaring the game a draw. As you can see in the chat room, I had a conversation with my opponent, and we chatted a bit, and before the long tunnel there was another tunnel. I wrote, wow, that was a long tunnel, I'm on a train, please don't claim win, I come back always, and then I lost connection forever. Okay, and I see now that he wrote at the end, thanks for the game. What a gentleman. Thanks for watching, see you soon, Mate out.